I have struggled to find a great shoe that doesn't hurt my feet or cause foot fatigue in any way, and I think I've finally found it. So let's get into it. These are the Altra Superior 4s. I've been wearing them for about the past year now, not constantly, but on and off for the past year now. And I ultimately think these things are great. If you don't want to watch the whole video and you're considering these shoes, go ahead and get them. But if you do, and you want to know reasons why, keep watching. But anyways, I bought these shoes not with the intention to wear them as my everyday shoe. I bought them for the intention to take them on my honeymoon. Yeah, if you just looked at these shoes, not the greatest looking shoe, I'll be honest. So you're probably wondering, why the heck would you take those on your honeymoon? Isn't that supposed to be stylish and stuff? Yes and no. We went to Fiji and then New Zealand, and if you know anything about the climate, it varies greatly. We also were limited to one carry-on and one suitcase, so I needed a lightweight travel shoe that also could do everything from hiking, biking, skydiving, bungee jumping, you name it. I pretty much tried to do it when I was in New Zealand. So this shoe met that build. Ultra was on my radar. I was looking at the Lone Peaks. I wanted to have a shoe that was versatile in hiking, and I was like, you know what, if it doesn't work out, then I can always use them when I go backpacking. Now, if you've seen the Lone Peaks, they are pretty, they're not the greatest looking. They were bright red at the time. They didn't have any subdued colors, and they just scream trail running shoe, and I didn't want that if I was going to be walking around, New Zealand, the city of parts of New Zealand that were in the city. I wanted something that was more subdued, that blended in, and these caught my eye. I bought them at REI on sale. I believe they were $85 at the time, and after I wore them and hiked in them for a little bit, I took them rafting. I just fell in love with them. They're so comfortable, and probably one of the best purchases of last year. So good, in fact, that I bought a second pair. You might be wondering what makes them such a good shoe, and I'm gonna spare you looking at my dirty shoe. We will compare them, but the new one here. So the biggest thing for me is the wide toe box. I've been told that I have Fred Flintstone feet, very wide feet, so my pinky toe always rubs. With this, they call it the foot shape, very original design, but it allows plenty of wiggle room on your foot. The next thing is that they are zero drop, so just straight across, which makes it feel like you are barefoot, which I love a lot because I don't actually like wearing shoes if I don't have to. Next thing for me was the color. Black, like I said, pretty subdued. Besides the logo and the sole, they're pretty, nondescript, covert, whatever you want to call it. Now, those two features alone make these shoes super comfortable. The other thing is now you have a lot of grip here. So this tread on these provides you great grip when you're hiking, and it also provides you good grip when you are just walking around or whatever. I have ran in these, and I think they're great. I'm not a runner. I'll run a couple miles here and there, and for me, it's pretty much eliminated shin splints completely. But don't take my word for it, because I absolutely hate running. So you might be like, nah, you shouldn't run in these. But for me, they work. I wear them. They're nice and mesh here, which allows a lot of airflow. But I have worn them in cold climates. I took them to the Grand Canyon in winter, so it's about 32 degrees. And all I had to do was wear a little thicker sock, and no problem. But it provides plenty of ventilation in the summer. It's got this single, which I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but it's just all one piece. The tongue is all one piece here, which makes it feel a lot more like a sock. And that has been great. if you're into the Gator Traps, you can use this. Probably my only gripe, which I'll show you on my other shoe, is it has worn down pretty significantly. And then the laces are super long, so I'll probably replace the laces. Like these ones, yeah, like still going. There we go. Just a lot of lace for a shoe, and I don't quite understand why they do that, but they do. They also come with these stone guards here, so you put them in underneath the insoles, and it's just like a kind of malleable piece of plastic that's supposed to protect those stones from going straight into your foot, probably disperse the weight. I haven't really used them. Actually, I haven't actually used them at all. I will probably use them when we go and hike the John Muir Trail here coming up. Great shoe, great flexibility. The sole is made by MaxTrack. If you know what MaxTrack is, you know that they are a pretty great brand when it comes to traction. So we'll compare it against my old pair. I just got done hiking, so these are super dirty, so forgive me. But you see, after a year of use, a little bit of wear on the toe. The foam on the side is starting to kind of just peel. The Gator Trap is probably the most wear. You can see just fraying on it. So I don't like that that does that. And it's done that pretty much since like third or fourth week of buying it. The inside heel is kind of worn out, and that's mostly from me stepping on it like an idiot. I wear them like this at times just because it's easy to slip them on and they're comfortable or whatever. And compare the traction on the bottom. It's, you know, pretty much gone there on the toes, and on the heel you can see some wear on it too. So it's pretty much to be expected from the amount that I've worn them. I would say I've hiked or walked at least 1,000 miles in them. I wear them, like I said, pretty much every single day. They just are that comfortable. And I don't feel foot fatigue after wearing them, you know. And that's the biggest thing for me, is to be able to feel like my feet are comfortable. I don't get the same fatigue as I do when I wear my work boots. And I actually prefer to try and change into these when the day's done and just wear these around if I can. So I think overall they have been a great, great shoe. If you are looking at one, or you want a travel kind of shoe, these things definitely are worth your money and worth you checking out. If you found this video at all helpful, if you guys can do me a favor, just smash that like button if that's your style, or click it. Either one's fine with me. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you get notified when I upload new videos. And if you have any questions about these shoes, or comments, you know, on what shoes that you think I should try out, go ahead and leave that down in the comments section below. I'd be super interested in what you guys have to offer or suggest. But as always, I greatly, greatly appreciate you watching, and have a great day.